Hello everybody, back to episode 2 of Attack on Bean. I'm not sure if I'm still going to be calling it that, because maybe I'm going to change it in the future. But in this devlog, we're going to be doing a bunch of different things. Like, my 3D modeler guy made me a 3D model, and I made the graphics a bit better. I made the, tweaked a bunch of settings, added Titans, but the Titans not complete, but, you know. I started off with trying to improve the lighting. The lighting was horrible, and I had no idea how to fix it, but I just kept trying, and eventually I got well, in this clip right here you see how the lighting is really black, because I didn't understand that you had to wait till the lights were done baking for the progress to come out. But also added fog and a grass texture. I'm pretty sure I didn't record those parts. I probably did, but they're somewhere else. But yeah, I kept testing out different things, like different cube maps, different like levels of fog and different lights. I could tell a bunch of things, and I couldn't figure out which one was really good. I finally figured out a few things. Number 1, I need to wait for the lights to bake before they're actually done. Number 2, I need a light map or skybox to light up the whole entire world, and the lights are just for you know, individual things like the background and, you know, shadows, stuff like that. But right here I decided to try out using a light map, and this light map was actually horrible. I mean, it's not horrible, it just didn't work for what I wanted. After I finally got it like the light, you know, pretty good and the way I liked it, I started to start adding Titans. And right here is like a little thing that the Titan was moving toward me, and it kind of just phased through it. It's still not fixed. I still know how to fix it, to be honest. But, you know, this is like a little thing, and yeah. Also, I noticed this bug right here. So when the Titan moved, the grappling like point stayed where it grappled originally. So you see how it's floating in the air right there? Basically, it doesn't move with the Titan. So the way I fixed it, I was really proud of, but I'll show you guys later. I tried to ignore those problems for now and start working on other things. So I made a gas meter, so when I like spray too much gas, it eventually rays out. And I tried to add a gas graphics. You see that little white thing in the background. I'm pretty sure I didn't remove that in the demo, but I'll probably move that later. But I'm not done with that, and I still need to fix that up and change that so it looks better. But when those two sliders go to 0, basically you run out of gas, and also every single time you hit space on the air, you use some gas, and whenever time you shoot or grapple out, you use some gas. So, and yeah, when it went 0, you have 2 gas meters, one for the left, one for the right. And went to 0, then you ran out of gas. Because I was using a tutorial of how to do a grappling gun, but I modified it, I had the label of grappling gun because I just didn't really realize. And right now I just changed it up and made sure there's no errors and, you know, make sure everything's good. And yeah, I just, like, I took the tutorial and I modified it and I made it fit my game, and I made it suit me. So yeah, that glitch has become a really big problem, and I really need to fix it because we won't be able to play the game if that happened. So you know, I started to try to figure out how to fix it. Fixing it wasn't really as easy as I wanted it to be. It was like a lot of things involved, and I had to research a bunch of things of how, like, you know, I could fix this, you know, ideas of what I could use. For some reason, all the gas just kind of went away, and that was like a laser. In this clip, I'm not really sure how I fixed this part, but there's like a weird bug where whenever I moved to a certain spot, I'm not sure what spot still, but when I put my mouse at a certain spot, then it would just change the position of the grapple. I'm still not sure what was happening there. I eventually fixed it. The way I fixed it was like, it was very, very nice. I was very proud of the way I fixed it. The way I fixed it was I basically made a object become a parent of a child of that object, of the game object. Which, if you guys really don't know what, you know, don't know really how to code that well, or, you know, I guess Unity stuff, you probably won't understand what I'm talking about. But just in case anybody, you know, understands this stuff, I just want to say, 'cause I was really proud of it when I finished it. After I finished that, I decided to make the Titan rotate toward me. So there's no really visual image that I could tell the Titan's rotating. So I added that little box you see up there. But the Titan was like really twitching, and I'm not really sure why. During this time, I decided I needed a 3D modder, so I decided to try to get one. And eventually I found one, and he made me a great 3D model. This right here is a 3D model. I think it looks really good. But for some reason I was trying to like get another view and show it to you guys, but I don't know why it wasn't working. I tried to open it in Blender, everything was purple. I'm not really sure why, but I looked it up and apparently like some files are missing. I'm not sure why it's not purple here, but this is how it looks like. I thought it looked really great. After that, I started putting it into the game, arranging it, cleaning it up, and I just put it into the game and placed it in. I had to pull through problems, like few glitches, few bugs that are really easy to fix, and this one I just was like floating. I think it was something to do with me putting the rigid body as static, because I was trying to follow a YouTube video and it told me to do that, but I forgot to undo it. But I was just floating in the air, and the grapples were just kind of like pushing me. I'm not really sure what's happening. Also, the grapple was purple, and yeah, that was just a bunch of weird little glitches that happened. So I had this weird bug where basically like the 3D model would just stretch out. And that was because some rotation, like things were being weird. It needed to rotate a certain way, which really messed it all up. Also rotating the wrong thing. Not gonna try to explain it right now, but like basically it would stretch out like that. But for some reason, whenever that type of thing would happen, I would just get shiver. I would just shiver. Whenever a 3D model, would just become like that, I would just shiver. Whenever I was making a 3D model or trying to make a 3D model, and anything like that happened, like a little bump, I would always shiver. And because of that, I don't want to make 3D models or want to try to make 3D models because of that main reason. And also, dealing with this bug right here, it took a lot of time to complete it, but I didn't want to complete it just because of how it made me shiver. That big chunk was like a little thing because I reset all the rotations. It became that big chunky thing, and I wasn't really sure why, to be honest. I mean, I'm pretty sure why right now is because like when he was making the model, it was like rotated a certain way, the thing was in a certain way, so I had to reset it and leave it that way, or else it would become like that and stretched out and horrible. I eventually got it fixed, and right there you see how I made the little thing where the thing comes out of. It moves with the grapple, and you see I made it facing toward the grapple. Until I got it fixed, I had to basically clean everything up, and I basically put the script in the wrong thing too. That's the reason why. So yeah, but I eventually got it fixed. So I needed to add attacks for the Titan. So I decided to use animations to do it. So when the animation reaches a certain point, it will do a function in the code that makes it attack and does the damage and checks if it's the range or whatever. But it does all that stuff. But I was trying to also move it, make the animations well. But I was having a glitch where basically I couldn't move it. And no matter how hard I tried, I just couldn't move it. Another strange glitch happened. So I played an animation for stomping whenever it got close, right? So the animation was like glitching out and like started teleporting everywhere, like started teleporting around. And I'm like, it was really confusing when that started happening. Like, I just started teleporting everywhere. But it was funny to me at that time because the glitch was just another weird glitch. This is just another weird glitch that was like happening. It was a very strange glitch where I just start like, it's like the same thing as last time, but it was like more hardcore where it's like it started like punching at me or whatever. But it just felt like this weird glitch basically. Weird glitch. Just watch it. What's this guy doing? What's your problem, man? Why is he doing that? After that, I tried to add a line of text to the Titan. So when I tried to do that first, it didn't really work, and I tried for like a long time, and it didn't really work. So I tried to research ways to do it, and I ended up copying and pasting a little bit of code. And that's what you see here. So that code that I copied didn't really work, so I decided to try it put the max in my own hands. So I decided that I want the assets to look like that and be like that. So I decided to make a little prototype, but it didn't really work that fast. Things didn't seem to work, and there's like a little thing that I had where it wasn't working. It was like a line, it's a straight line, and it kind of really didn't work, and it just didn't do what it was supposed to do, and I got so frustrated. More things didn't work, and more things didn't work the way I wanted it to. And right here, it just wasn't centered, and it wouldn't rotate like usual. That was the main problem, the rotation. The rotation was off, and I didn't understand why. Right here, things still weren't working, and the lines were just being weird, and the eyesight just wouldn't work because the rotation was being weird, everything was being weird, and I didn't understand why. I eventually got it to a point where I liked it. It was like a circle with two lines, and the lines were the field of view. In between that lines, you can see the field of view. And I really liked it that way because it was like a circle, and it wasn't just like a bunch of rays going forward. But it took a long time to get to this point, and also I found like a video online which showed me how to do this, and it wasn't all me. After that, I tweaked some settings and added some stuff off camera because I just didn't remember to record it. But this is like the end result, just a nice little. Still no really point of the game right now because there's no way to kill the Titans, or like the Titan attacks are really bad, and all I can do is just bend down on you. But I'm not sure if I should still release this or just release the finished version. Probably gonna release this. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. Remember to subscribe, and the person who made the 3D model for my game, link will be in the description. His Discord tag and whatever he wants me to add to the description of this video. And I hope you have a great day today, and please subscribe, download the game, be down in the description, and just have a good day.